Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of Pokemon Platinum. Today, we're going to be heading towards Eterna City, so let's get to it. Alrighty, Route 205, this is where we last left off. Let's check onto our Pokemon just to see everything's all good and healthy. Staravia is at the front because that's what we was using for the last part for Eterna Forest, and everyone else looks all good and happy. And let's carry on with the show. Let's actually check what new Pokemon's on this wild grass here. We're gonna have to see what that's about. So the first one we actually get is Bidoof at level 12. Okay, well, let's go out Staravia and let's get Intimidation down, because that is one of the coolest abilities that we've gotten so far, the Intimidation from our Staravia to lower down the attacker. The only thing, it only really works out with the Intimidation for anyone that has physical attacks in their party. And we'll just get some experience points on top of that as well. Oh, I see some berries over there to the right. After this battle, I don't mind jumping. Oh, no. Maybe you might not have to jump over to the next battle afterwards. We might actually stick around because we found a Silcoon, level 14. This is only enough because doesn't Silcoon get evolved from Wurmple at level 7? We saw Wurmple last part at level 9. Now this is strange at level 14. So let's go for a tackle. Okay, hit into the green. Harden comes out and I can go for another tackle again. And then we can actually chuck another ball out. And I feel as though a lot of our balls are starting to decline because we haven't really bought a ball quite recently actually. We're gonna have to check what we got. So, Silcoon's defense rose. Let's go into the bag. And let's see, Pokeball. Let's throw out another Heal Ball. Yeah, right now, the Heal Ball is our substitute for the Pokeball. We're gonna have this to be rolled out. And we have collected a Silcoon. Nice! Alright, let's check up on the Pokédex and what it actually has. Another cool bug-type Pokemon from the 3rd gen. So Silcoon is the Cocoon Pokemon. It wraps silk around the branches of a tree. It drinks rainwater on its silk while awaiting evolution. Pretty cool. In its process, it's kind of like that process stage of Metapod, like in Gen 1, but it's just got all silk around. Alright, I'll give this one more try before we actually head over to the berry section. Oh, and it's a repeat of Bidoof. They just want our Staravia to get some more experience. That's what they are looking for, along with the intimidations, because we love to see that scenario there. Let's go for another ring attack here. Critical hit, and Bidoof is... Ah! What is this parting gift? We got Poison Point Poisoned Staravia. Okay, so that's a new ability that I haven't seen before. It's gonna be like static, isn't it? When you just touch the Pokemon and then we got our status effects eliminated. So yeah, Staravia has grew to level 21. +1s on the attack and defense, +2 on the special attack and speed as well. Not bad. But yeah, it looks like Staravia wants to be climbing up to where our Monferno is in terms of level. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the bag. We do have a antidote, right? Yes, we do. We have 4 antidotes, so I'm gonna be using this over onto Staravia. Okay, let me run over here. And any more contenders? It seems like so. Another Silcoon. Let's go Staravia. Level 21. And also Staravia is actually a good choice for the gym battle coming up ahead. Grass type Pokemon is both weak to flying and fire type. Honestly, I have to talk to Monferno about this, but I think Monferno will probably tell me no, we don't want Staravia to be battling, and probably Monferno wants all the fun to itself. Okay, so let's go into the berries part. Let's see, there is a cherry berry. Do you want to pick it? Yes. And are we still gonna get 1 berries at a time? Let's see. So if I go into this, I want to plant a berry here. And let's go into cherry. Yeah, it's still 1 time. So all I'm doing, every time I pick up these berries around here, I pick them up and I plant them yet again. So I hope that when we do sprinkle these and see these grow as well, we can get multiple around this. This time it's a Pecha Berry. Pick up the Pecha Berry. Yes. Gonna be putting that into the berry's pocket. And let's put this one down. Yeah, it's always one each. So this is going to be a extended learning factor of how can we get more than one berry when we do pick these up at a time here. An orange berry, yes, I do want to be picking up a orange berry. And I also want to be putting these ones down as well. One of these. Yeah, all happy. An orange berry, yes, yes, yes. So this is gonna be the last one to be pawned down and worn up. We have planted some berries off in the last part, so when we do backtrack, I am definitely gonna be looking forward to seeing if they have grown. Do we have more honey here? Let's see. Can I actually... Oh, do I have to go to the front? Oh, so we can't actually plant the honey onto the sides or to the back of the tree. Let's see if we do have some. Yes, we do. Okay, great. So we're going to put some more honey. And also, we are going to be backtracking to see from the other trees if they have been done. Oh, we have actually gone around. So there was a couple of trainers on the bridge that bought them route. Oh, B-doof. All right, let's go. So Staravia with the intimidation cuts down the wild B-doof's attack. And yeah, I think it's just more convenient that we have been using Staravia just to take them down one by one here. There we go, 116. What does this sign say? Oh, so we're actually close to Eterna City. Let's get these battle star then. We've got a bunch of fishers. So if there are fishers, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be switching over to Luxio. I think Luxio should get this experience here. Be easier just to get that. And you know what, Monfenna, just chill for a while. You'll get that gym battle challenge. To sit back and fish casually, it's a grown-up's hobby. Oh, so that isn't a battle. Let's go to this person as well. How about that? I've netted my feisty trainer. Is it gonna be a Magikarp from Fisherman Joseph? No, it's a Goldeen. Cool. More Kanto classes coming up. Goldeen has been prevalent in every of the generations so far. We've seen it in Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3. One way or another. That's a mighty horn that Goldeen has. The design, I don't know. Does the horn of Goldeen, is that big? Looks massive to me. We tried to use Spark with Luxio and super effective, but didn't take down Goldeen in one hit. We're gonna have to land down a second hit to take it down. Super effective, Goldeen is fainted. 403 experience points. Ooh, is that going to 16? Oh, that was close. I'll let a big win slip away. And we get 444 Poké Dollars for winning. Do you have a fishing rod? Catch some big ones. I need to grab one. We haven't even gone to Old Rod yet. Nothing's buying. I could use a break, I suppose. Break with a Pokemon battle. Whoa, 6 Pokemons from Fisherman Andrew? They must be Magikarps, yeah. I've seen that a couple of times in the previous generations when the fisherman has 6 Pokemons to come out and they all are Magikarps of all things, and then it'll be a little surprise that'll be Gyarados. Like when we was doing the Pokemon Emerald playthrough, only one Magikarp came out in Route 134 when we was doing the whole Tides thing, and the rest of them was full of Gyaradoses, keeping intimidating our poor Sweller. That was the kind of strat, but now we see Magikarp after Magikarp, so we're not gonna get any intimidation. So this time it's a level 16. If it does speed us up, yes, okay. Outspeeds a Luxio and it does use tackle. But yeah, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be using a lot of sparking down right here to take down these Magikarps. One by one by one. And all these points are gonna be given over to our Luxio. Ooh, okay, awesome. So attack +2 and defense, and everything else is +1, along with max HP to be +3. Not bad. Next one out, Magikarp. And also, every time we defeat these Magikarps, you can see that the experience points is quite low because Magikarp doesn't really give much experience. That's why there's so much Magikarps out here with the number. They all come together for a massive experience in the end, but just one of them just won't inflict as much experience. Like you have a level 10 Magikarp with, let's just say, 50 experience points, but then we go with a Pokemon that is also, like, let's just say a level 4, you probably get the same amount of experience as a Magikarp. It definitely delivers the least amount of experience in this, so it's just really whereby I want to kind of speed things up, use the Spark again and again, and let that go from here. Okay, level 12 this time. Maybe Magikarp level 16 was the highest Magikarp level that we had to do from here. Okay, 51. Magikarp again. Do I want to switch my Pokemon? No. No, no, no. Level 12 again. And yeah, there's been different levelings with these Magikarps as well. So some of them have been raised up higher than the others. When they are beneath the level 15, they can't use tackle, so all they can be doing is splashing around. But I'm not gonna allow them to splash around because we have the speed against them. The Magikarps definitely do have decent defenses, but in terms of special defense, it's not that great for them to survive one Spark attack. So yeah, we're just cleaning up every Magikarp as we go from here. Super effective, Magikarp is down. And we get an extra 60 experience points. Well, that didn't do anything for me. And we get 512 Poké for winning. Yank your fishing rod when that appears. That's how you fish. Oh yeah, I would love to check out the new fishing style. Is it going to be the same as 3rd gen, or is it going to be different this time around? Alright, let's check out this fisher. I fished up some tough Pokemon. Let's have ourselves a battle. Pokemon battle number 3. But having these fishermen around here, I feel as though there is some hint that we are going to be getting a rod soon. So Zachary with the Magikarp, level 14. And also one thing to pay attention as well is that with the Pokemons they are sending out, it gives us an idea of what Warp type Pokemon is around here. If we use an Old Rod, Magikarps, and perhaps a Goldeen, per se. So that's why I always try to pay attention to what Pokemon they do send out. Goldeen here. This guy was a lucky one to be bringing this out. And I hope that we can actually get ourselves to be fishing soon. So let's spark it down. A critical here. It's super effective. And we get 379 experience points, which actually gives us to level 17 for Luxia. And then we got everything on the +2 side except for defense and special attack, so still doing it pretty well. Zachary next is going to be sending out Magikarp as his last Pokemon, so we're not going to get that much experience as it was with Goldeen. It's level 14, but we'll still take down the Magikarp anyway. And that will be probably the conclusion of all the fishermen on this bridge as we go on ahead to Eterna City. Okay, the Magikarp is famed, we get 60 experience points, and we have defeated Fisherman Zachary. Losing to a kid has me Goskin like a Magikarp. 448 Poké for winning that we received. Awesome. They're going around the same amount. My feet are tangled too. Ouch, ouch! Better get yourself a tangler to untangle you there. Alright, I saw an item board over to this corner. Let me pick this up. A guard spec. Okay. We're gonna put that into our battle items pocket. You know, I don't really generally have been using guard specs in most of the generations here, but guard spec, if you want to read it here, is an item that prevents stat reduction among the trainer's party Pokemon for 5 turns after use, which I think it might be really good for the next gym battle, because I feel as though they're gonna be moves with stat reductions here. So if we go east here, now we are over to Eterna City. Eterna City, history living. That is what we're gonna have. It feels great riding a bike with the wind in your face, doesn't it? Sure does. Wish I still need to have a bike, but perhaps might be a hint as well. Bike and rod to be picking up in Eterna City here. Hey you, yeah you trainer. It's okay, never mind, you look tough. I won't take, I'll just let you keep your Pokemon. Carry on. Alright, well, let's go into our Pokemon Center and rest up. Ah, you cute little trainer. What kinds of Pokemon are with you? This Poketch app will show you how close your Pokemon feel to you. We've obtained a Poketch friendship checker. So we installed it onto the friendship. Okay, so the friendship checker app identifies the Pokemon that like you. Okay, so this is what I needed for the friendship. So let's see. Is this it? This looks new. So we're making... Oh, we're supposed to hold it down. I see. So you can see 1 heart for Luxia. We're gonna have to check on Monferno. Only 1 heart. How about Birdu? Birdu needs to come up here. So not yet. No heart yet. And where is Staravia? Wait, might need Staravia to come over here. Let's go, Staravia. Okay, 1 heart. So yeah, let's try and get that heart up for Birdu. And we'll kind of watch this friendship checker as we go on as well. Team Galactic took my Pokemon away. They took other people too. Something should be done, but Team Galactic creeps everyone out. What are they doing to my Pokemon? What are they doing? When a Pokemon faints, it just means it doesn't have the power to battle, but it can still use hidden moves outside of battle. Yep, it sure can. If Pokemon's do faint, yeah, I do agree with that. Let's actually restore Pokemon to full health now. Oh, we can't even actually interact with our Poketch while we're healing our Pokemon there. I just want to change back to my other stats. Because these guys are just floating around. I'm like, what are you guys doing in space? There we go, perfect. Alright, let's get out of here in the Pokemon Center. We are good to go. We still got a lot of places to explore. You know what? Let's go to the house on the right. What do we have? Oh, we see bicycles here. So yeah, we are going to be getting a bicycle soon. So what does this say? Underground man's house going down for adventure. Is this going to be the start of our underground journey? Let's dig up some treasure. I'm from Oreburg. I work at the mining museum there. I got advice from the underground man on digging up treasure and spears. Before I get digging, let me share his advice with you. While you're digging, you may uncover dark rocks. They are very hard. If you keep hitting them, the wall will collapse. Don't forget that, and you'll be digging up treasure in no time. Oh, cool. So underground treasures kind of reminds me of sea underwater in Emerald then. Very early in a factor there. If you can get treasure down below. I am the first to have gone underground and dug some tunnels. You can call me the underground man. Everyone else does. I'll make a gift of this to you. You hold up your end of the deal and put it to good use. And we have attained the Explorer Kit. I'm going to put that into the key items pocket. My gift to you, the Explorer Kit, will instantly take you underground. You need only to use it and you will be down in the tunnels. The underground is a different world when you can do this, that, and the other thing too. Let me mentor you into becoming a full-fledged spelunker. Will you take on that challenge? Oh yeah, I will. Well said, my young friend. I will teach you by assigning missions. First, go underground. Going underground is quite easy. Simply use your Explorer Kit. If you accomplish that, I will give you your next test. Oh, sweet. So let me check this out. So key items, right? We're going to be going down to the Explorer Kit, a bag filled with convenient tools for exploring. It provides access to the underground. So I don't think we can use it here, isn't it? Yep. Roland's words echo. JCB, there's a time and place for everything, but not now. Okay. All I ever on Earth are armor fossils. My body only digs up skull fossils. I wonder why that happens. It doesn't matter though, I can just swap them with my body. I simply let a Pokemon hold an armor fossil and trade it to him. An armor fossil? The underground tunnels go everywhere. Grab your friends and let's play together using DS wireless communication. Oh, so that's also going to be a co-op thing. You know, you can actually tag a friend and go underground, find some treasures. That's sweet. Let's check out the TV. Hey there everyone, everyone feel happy like Happini. The Pokemon Variety Hour is here. Let's spend an exciting dreamy time together. So, what do our hosts have in store for you today? Let's get to it and see. Sportscaster, Sinnoh Sports, we bring you Crash's Wake Hot Bout. This match has been 25 minutes of sweaty, meaty action, but our man's still going strong, truly a man of infinite stamina. King Crasher Wake rears back, his spear is on full display. Let the waves roar and the sea rage. Maximum Wurmple Hammer. Is that what the guy said in terms of dialogue, or is it just what just happened with his Wurmple? The victim can't move. The 3 counts it for melee. Crasher Rick's done it again. He's the man of 1,000 moves. That's all from Sinnoh Sports. Yeah, I feel so like, you know, with Crasher Wake, he's kind of like a wrestler, but he uses war type Pokemon in a way to bring out. I don't feel as though they did do a good example with the anime side of Crasher Wake. I feel like it was Brizo's time to shine in that one, personally. But at the same time, I think that the other battles were better from it coming up, because they put a lot of emphasis into Heartthrob City at the time. New and on sale, Underground Radar. The upper radar screen indicates possible treasure locations. The lower touch radar indicates precise locations. Oh, okay. Well, I think it's more about just doing it, and we'll check and experiment how this goes along in the underground spot. Shortcut to the underground is on the screen. Which heading would you like to read? Oh, and this is also something that we learned. So flags. Flags. A flag can be found in every secret base. Oh, and the secret base is returned. Capture a friend's flag and take it to your own secret base to make improvements to it. Find your friend's secret bases and capture their flags. Oh, so even in our own world, if we have the Wi-Fi connected to it, we can just find other secret bases and it's kind of like capture the flag in a way. Trying to find where they have spotted. And I would imagine there's going to be hundreds or so much secret bases all around Sinnoh. Alright, let's check out spheres. In the underground tunnels, you can dig up pretty stones that are called spheres. There are people underground that treat spheres like money. Trade them your spheres in exchange for decoration goods and other items. These spheres also have the strange property of glowing if they are buried in the ground. Which heading would you like to read? Let's go with the traps next. There are traps that can be put down in the underground tunnels. There are many kinds of traps for unwary trainers under the ground. Some traps need to be blown away, some need to be removed by touch. Okay, so when I think of traps, the only first thing I think about is like Fallout, because there was the whole mine situation there from it. Alright, goods next. Goods. There are furniture and decorative items for secret bases. Collect goods by exchanging spheres for them or by getting gifts from friends. Pretty cool. So it's just a lot of stuff that you can see that are terminologies that we can trade and find. And then lastly, treasures. I think that's going to be the main important one I want to see. Treasure. These are rare items that appear while digging underground. They can be taken out of the underground if placed in your bag while in the tunnels. Okay. Dig around all over and find treasure, which is awesome. So that is a nice little tutorial of what we're going to be finding underground there. The trash can is empty. And I believe we already checked this out, yeah? Yep, we have. So we'll keep that in the back of our mind, the whole underground stuff. Underground man's house, going down for adventures, yeah. We have seen that, and I believe this is another Galactic member. Have you seen our building? Team Galactic is so stinking rich that we can have one built instantly. Can we look into the bikes here? Nope. But we're going to be going around to see what the bikes offers. Let's actually talk to this bug catcher as well. My friend said Team Galactic took his favorite Pokemon away. I don't think he's telling the truth. Team Galactic looks so cool. They don't look like common folks. Well, why don't you try it out yourself? There's a building. You can say, hey, you know, I've got this weird Pokemon on site. Rad Rickshaw's Cycle Shop. Get on and ride. Alright, is he gonna be as generous as Ryder in Morval from the last generation Pokemon Emerald? The manager's gone off to the Team Galactic building and hasn't returned. I wonder what's holding him up. Okay, so we're gonna have some sort of event to help out this guy, I would say. But we can check around for now. So we can see that there's different colored bikes, red and green, but we can't. Oh, now we got something we can see. There's a manual on the latest model bicycle. 3rd gear for steering, 4th gear for all-out speed. Change gears with the B button for exhilarating cycling. Oh, so gear bikes is the new standard for this game then. Is there gonna be different model types, like an automatic bike that just goes fast, or and a manual, or is it just gonna be everything manual based on the gears? There's a catalog from the Hoenn region on its popular bikes. Matt Bike, a fold-in bike built solely for blazing speed. Aqua Bike, a fold-in bike designed for stunts like jumps and relays. It's nice that they have picked out the reference from the 3rd gen as well, that we can see the magazines from there. And I can't wait till we get these bikes in the 4th gen here. Alright, so that covers that up. Is there anything hidden around here? Which, no, there is not. There is a Pokemon below, but what about over here? Can we go through? No, we cannot go through over here. How about to this guy? Eterna City is not anything like it was before, way back in the day. I wonder how it was way back in the day. They say this is an old city. It doesn't look like it, though. Not with all these tall buildings. Since that Team Galactic building went up, the city's atmosphere has gotten all creepy and tense. I don't know what those people are doing up in that place. Well, let's just go into the Pokemon. I want to see some changes here, if there is any X attacks and whatnot in here, or any balls, because we need to buy some more balls of catching Pokemon. An escape rope is indispensable. I wish I had one when I got into a tough spot in the Eternal Forest. I would have been able to warp to the entrance instantly. Well, luckily for us, we didn't have any tough spots in the Eternal Forest because we had Cheryl to always be healing up our Pokemon. The more gym badges you have, the better they treat you at the Pokemarts. You get to buy a better selection of merchandise, you see. But I don't have a single gym badge because Guardian is too much. Oh, I don't want to see another grass Pokemon ever again. If only I had a flying type Pokemon, then my losing streak would end. Hey, you know, I have a Staravia. I would lend it to you, but I don't know what you would be offering in return. Welcome, what do you need? Alright, I'm gonna get some more Pokeballs. Let's grab another 11 of these. We've actually hit past the 10k mark in terms of money. I think that's pretty fast as well, to be fair. We have bought a couple of stuff as we gone on a journey. And we also get a Premier Ball added as a bonus. So that was an inclusion into the 3rd gen, when every time we bought 10 Pokeballs, there would always be a free Premier Ball as well, included in for free, which had a different design to it. Potions. Let me see how much potions we have. We have 9 in the bag. That's fine. Super Potions is probably most likely going to be, yeah. We had 3, and then there was 2 more free that we got out from just going around into the game. Antidote. How much Antidote? We have 3. Paralyze Hill. We've got 5. And yeah, I think it's going to be either Antidote and Paralyze Hill for Gardenia's Gym that we may get inflicted from there. Escape Rope, we do have a free one, yeah, added in. And Repels, that is it for that part. Okay. And then for the second person, they usually do sell out extra balls or wave mails. Yeah, so mails, Heal Ball. That's one of the things to get. Net Ball for 1,000. That's for the War and Bug types. And Nest Ball, which actually is a new thing that can work on weaker Pokemon in the wild, but they cost 1,000 each. And that'll be it. Alright, let's see what next we got up next. These ones are done. Let's go into the info here. Eterna Condominiums. Name ring services available. Alright, let's check this out. Hello, hello. I am the official name raider. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Why not? I would like you to rate Luxio as Luxio. Luxio, is it? That's a decent nickname. But would you like to give it an even better name? How about it? Nope. Luxio is just the best of its kind right now. Hi, I'm the building superintendent. I maintain a vigilant 24-hour watch. Alright, cool. So no sleep for him then. Excuse me, but do you got that Pokemon named Breezel? Want to trade it for my Chatot? Oh, that's a good idea. I got a Breezel. You know what? I'm gonna come back for that. Yeah, let me do that. Let me trade you for that. So Chatot had its own special episode in the anime, so I had a good idea what Chatot is. It's a parrot that can simulate the speakings of a human, so it can also speak as well. And there was two different types of Chatots. One was with a Officer Jenny that was on the wild side of things, and then the other one was with a school, which there was a little girl that wasn't feeling well, and the child was trying to be like a best friend to her, but it wasn't theirs when the child would come over to the school, and the child had a trainer of its own. So let me deposit. Let me find the Pokemon I'm trying to look for. Okay, let's deposit the Geodude, because Geodude doesn't really have anything useful for us right now. And we are going to withdraw Breezel. Breezel has a berry on it, a Rakenberry. What is that? So sometimes when we do capture a Pokemon, they are hiding and getting a held item on them. So we need to check what the summer is. No, that is not. I was like, you look different, Breezel. So Rakenberry, how do we check this out? Doesn't show if we can get the info. It's like it shows the I am Rakenberry, but you can't go inside this part. The only time you can go into the infos is checking out the moves. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do, I go to Breezel, I go to the item, and I'll take this away. So now we can actually see the info on this berry. So I'm gonna go into the bag, go into the berries pouch. Berries is this one, and Rakenberry ×1. Apart from an ingredient, if held by a Pokemon, it weakens a foe's super effective electric type attack. Oh, so that's what they've added to the berry slot then. New berries that gives extra protection to certain weaknesses. That's pretty cool. We'll definitely look into those descriptions later, but that is what we're going to have in for now. So thank you for so much, Breezel, for that, and we'll give you a trade off to Chatot. Okay, so I am back to trade my Breezel for your Chatot. Yes. So Breezel will be sent to Norn. Bye bye, Breezel. So it uses the touchscreen below, and then over to our right side, the Pokeball is coming out, and then come back into the main screen, and it is going over to the other part. It just went into the sky. I thought this was all in the network parts. DS. Alright, we've got over... Oh, the nickname's gonna be Charap. Okay. Well, we got Char, and we've actually seen the first time ever with the trading. Yeah, so awesome. A Breezel. I so promise I'll be good to it. Oh yeah, Chatot can learn some human speech pretty quickly. Try out its move Char, you'll totally see what I mean. Alright, well, I'm gonna check on what its moves list then, if you're talking about that. So Char is a normal flying type Pokemon. It has a Lapper Berry. Awesome. And let's see, so... Oh, it doesn't have the Chat move. It only has Peck, Growl, and Mirror move very early. That's pretty interesting, because a Mirror move, like let's just say if I had a Pidgeot in the first generation, it learns Mirror moves in the 50s. It's not something that just comes up straight away for a flying type Pokemon. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, let me take out the berry as well, just in case I forget. Alright, awesome. Got a Lapper Berry as well. Alright, let's go upstairs. Second floor. Gardenia, our gym leader, goes out to Eterna Forest every so often. I always wonder what she does there. Yeah, I wish we did actually get to see Gardenia. Because speaking of which, Gardenia was in an episode in the debut in Eterna Forest when Ash and their pals was accompanying with Cheryl. And just to have a bit of an extended explanation from the last part, now that I remember now, is that they was looking for honey, like a special honey for a bee-type Pokemon. I think it's called Vesperqueen. Vesperqueen was guarding the honey and whatnot, and they had beehives. I think that's what the names is called. And yeah, they did find Gardenia in the forest. Gardenia did challenge Ash into a battle, and we got one of my favorite battles in the anime for Sinnoh, because we got to see Gardenia and her speedy grass-type Pokemons, namely Turtwig, when Terra's Ash, which is known for his speed, and usually Ash's Pokemons are known for his speed, lost to a faster Turtwig, which was incredible. The move Recycle is to be used during battle. When you use Recycle, a Pokemon can use his item once again. Cool. Well, I have never seen the move Recycle before. If we do get a TM, I'll be trying to check out. Let's actually watch the TV here. Good day. Is everyone raising Pokemon? It's time for the battling trainers. Okay, let's get with it and check in on our trainers. Thanks for tuning in to the Right On Photo Corner. Right on. Today's photo features JCB's Jinx. Oh yes, the photo. Like, we took a photo for our Shinx, and it was looking good with the picture because we put some customizations on because we had the new fashion case for it. Last one, I was waiting for this as well. Is everyone good at that? Right on. Here it is then. JCB's photo. Right on. I'm up with that core. This is the beauty of a photo. It captures easily overlooked charm of their Shinx. Right on. We also got JCB's words about the thoughts behind the photo. The trainer replied, Shinx, yes. I couldn't really think of a strong reply, and I just called it Shinx, the photo. As you see a Shinx. Ooh, if someone puts up another photo, I like to cover it on this show. What do you say to that, folks? Right on. I'm so glad that it actually came through today for this part. I've had this TM Recycle for such a long time now. It's not anything that I have much use for these days. I do hope you'll put to good use, young trainer. Alright, TM 67. Let's go. So TM 67 into the TMs and HMs. Recycle, as I said before, they've got so much numbers. Like, we're actually highest to 88. So I'm glad that they've put so much TMs into this game compared to before, because it was always restricted to 50. So I'm very interested to see if it's easier to catch them more of all the TMs here as we go on with the game. So we have Recycle. The user recycles a single-use item that has been used in battle, so it can be used again. Again and again and again. That's cool though. Folks like me have a long history we can look back on. Young people like you have only the future to look forward to. Yeah, I've heard that saying, but at the same time, I think old people like you can look into the future as well. You know, there's still time left. Alright, so there's one more floor above upstairs. Let's go check that out. It's a bug catcher again. I gathered up a lot of berries, so I'm trading them in for accessories. Next up, Heartthrob City. I'm taking the contest challenge. Oh, so the contest is going to be in Heartthrob. How far is Heartthrob, by the way? I feel like Heartthrob is actually quite close here. Let me check a look. So if we go into the town map, use it, and we swing over, I don't think it's that one. I think it's this one. Yeah, Heartthrob. Yeah, because we can't get to 207 yet because of the bicycle. So it's not that far off then to get here. That's pretty cool. Badges from gyms or contest wins. There's more than just one way to be a winner, it seems. Here's hoping you'll find something in which you can be the victor. Hope so. Fingers crossed. It's a long journey ahead. You can't catch me. I set some traps. Are they trying to pretend that they are in the underground then? I've got you now. I'm gonna take you flag, yeah. So they are doing that. I wonder if like they just use the undergrounds right now and that's why they're doing it here. Like they're just miraging what they're doing underground. And then the others are like, what in the world? Alright, so that's fun. We found a recycle. We have watched the TV from our previous adventures before. Starlands and our Shinx. So that was being reported. And yeah, we're back outside of Eterna City. Let's see what we can see more. Because yeah, every part has been massive. There's the gym. There's Gardenia. I'm going to look into Gardenia and the gym later. Not yet. If you visit Eterna, you need to get yourself a bicycle and take a ride down Second Road. You know what? Maybe I should talk to Gardenia, because maybe she might not be there if I go for something else. Going underground with the Explorer kit is a blast, isn't it? I haven't done it yet. We still need to do it. So, Eterna City Pokemon Gym Leader Gardenia, Master of Vivid Plant Pokemon. What does she say over here? Hi, I'm Gardenia. I'm this town's gym leader. My last challenger was this awfully speedy young guy. Actually, his name was Barry. He told me about you. He said that another challenge is on the way, so that made me antsy. At my gym, no one gets to battle with the gym leader, me, until the end. The challenger has to beat all the other gym trainers first. I'll be waiting for you in the back, trainer. Don't disappoint me. Oh, so she only comes out just to introduce herself, and she was so excited. Personally, in the anime, with Gardenia, she is someone that crazes over grass-type Pokemon. She loves grass-type Pokemon a lot. So she's gonna be happy that we have a Birdu on our list, but I don't think I'm gonna have Birdu in the battle though. Okay, Super Potion. We get a Super Potion there. I would definitely say though, in terms of grass-type gym leaders, she is stronger than Erica, I have to admit, in the anime. And was there another one? Could we identify Bugsy? No, Bugsy is bug type. I think it's only those two really, in terms of grass type Pokemon that we can factor in from the gym leaders and all the generations. Alright, so we're not gonna go and do the gym battle yet though. Not doing that yet. We're just gonna be still exploring all around Eterna City first. So we've been over here, been over there. And I feel as though we just need to go to the top route now. So let's go. Oh, there's Barry. FUD! Hey JCB, you came to see the Pokemon statue, right? I'll take you there. Huh? I just wanted to see that sign. What the? So this is Eterna's Pokemon statue. Shaping our world are time and space in an intertwining spiral. Revered in Sinnoh are the Pokemon of time and space. Sinnoh's myth, its truth needs investigation. Pardon me, stand aside. Yeah, it's the same thing he just did in the Lake Aquatic earlier. Whoa, Lake Verity. Stand aside. Oh hey, when we smacked together, a brilliant flash of inspiration came to me. An easy way to become a great trainer, yeah, that. Alright, listen close. Make certain all your attacks hit. Avoid enemy attacks for sure. You do that, you'll never lose. You'll be the invincible trainer. Anyway, go check out the Pokemon statue. See you around. And that sounds like a typical Barry speech when you first meet Barry in the anime, as that all he cares about is strength. That's all he says, and it's like attack, 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 and win, right? Which is doing well for him now. They say this is an awesome Pokemon that people saw long ago. Let's have a look at it. It's Eterna City's Pokemon statue. This seems to have been a descriptive plate, but it appears it was torn off. So from the look of it, it could be Palkia by design. Alright, now let's just go backwards. Let's just check out the places we missed out because of Barry pushing their nuts. Herbal needs work most impressively, but your Pokemon won't like them. They're horribly bitter and smelly, so the bitter items come back, but they are cheaper though. Someone ought to invent herbal medicine that isn't bitter. That would be a medical breakthrough. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Welcome to the herb shop, home of effective yet inexpensive medicine. So let's actually check the list here, and they're all the same from the previous generation, seeing heal powder, energy, root, and the revival herb. Which, yes, this comes up before having your normal revive item in the shops, and it is cheaper as well. So if we do lose into battle, we could go for the skateboard with revive, but Pokemon will hate us from using it, so I'm not going to be bringing that out. I'd rather just get the free items out in the wild when searching for it, or if someone else gives me the free item. Alright, let me just check out this item. Oh, we got some more people here. I'm trying to walk around, show around. Look at this. We got the champion of Sinnoh. Oh, that device you have. It is a Pokédex. Wow, it brings back some memories. Pardon me, but what's your name? Okay, hello JCB. I'll be sure to remember the name. My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City, there is a statue of an ancient Pokemon. Have you seen it already? According to myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows, you may encounter something like it while you're traveling with your Pokédex. Oh, I know. Try using this. It should be helpful. And we've got HM01. Remember, the hidden move Cut can be used in the field. It will let you go places that were previously inaccessible to you. That's important for filling up your Pokédex, right? Then luck be with you, young trader. Oh, there's one last thing. Please give my regards to Professor Rowan. Professor Rowan? Is it just because we have the Pokédex, she just automatically thinks is that we are with Professor Rowan and we know it? But yeah, in the anime comparison, Cynthia comes in and she is here to exhibit what is the Pokemon statues, and Paul comes up to challenge her to a battle, and there's a lot of people around, and yeah, Paul gets destroyed by Cynthia. Ash stands up for Paul, being given him respect to even challenge Cynthia in the first place, and then Cynthia learns about Ash and Paul at the same time of the Chimchar, whereby Chimchar had to go back into the PC and saying that, oh, the whole saying to be connected is that when two people meet together, something happens. It was something like that. So it was more interesting of what the impact was, rather than, oh, strolling by, Cynthia comes in, oh, I'm a trainer like you. There's no one standing around saying like, oh, it's a celebrity around here, and we just get cut. What does it say? Team Galactic Eterna building. We want your Pokemon. And yes, in terms of HM01, let me go into it. So it's cut. The foe is cut with a scythe or a claw. It can also be used to cut down thin trees. So yeah, I feel as though we have to win the second gym badge before we are able to use cut here. Alright, so bicycle's over here, and we can cut through here. What is this? It's an event that changes the underground tunnels there. Yes, we did see that before in Orberg City, right? Hey, you there, kid. Stay away from that Pokemon statue. Team Galactic is conducting an official investigation there. Well, I was already there and I already seen it. Eterna came to be long ago in honor of ancient Pokemon. Though many things have changed, what is important has not. I hope it remains that way forevermore. Sheesh, what's the world coming to? Someone ripped off the descriptive plate from the Pokemon statue. Now no one can read the inscription. Why would someone do that? Actually, want to know what it said? Yes, I do. The first inscription went like this, sort of. Creation of Dia, giver of time. In laughter, there is tears, and likewise. The same time flows the blessing of Dia. Yikes, I've forgotten big chunks of it. Want to hear about the other inscription? Yes. The second inscription went sort of like this. Birth of Power, creator of parallel dimensions. Alive, yet not alive, rifts in space. To arrive in the same universe, the blessings of power. I've heard some people talk about there once being a third inscription. I'm kind of skeptical though. I mean, think about it. A third Pokemon alongside those that control time and space. There couldn't possibly be a Pokemon that mighty, yeah. Because the legendaries, from what I've heard lay into the anime portion, is that they don't exist in our current dimension. They exist in a different thing, which Team Galactic is trying to get out from using all of these things here. So they're going from different regions to collect certain requirements to get them out. Have you seen the Pokemon statue? When I was a wee child, it used to be the centerpiece of many festivals. Yeah, it's massive, and I think a lot of people will be attached to it because it's a legendary Pokemon. Alright, more bicycles are parked over here, and more of them are parked over here. Let's see what else we got. Oh, there's an item ball around at the back. So can I get around to get an item ball right now, or do we need the cut? Yes, we do need the cut right here. But again, every city we've explored that has a gym badge in it, it has been pretty massive. What's this? Okay, so that's the sign of that, and we can fish over here, perhaps even surf over to the other side. So what does this cover? Route 2111. Okay, so that is going outside of Eterna City, and I feel as though we've explored everything we can do with Eterna City for now. Now, this spot right here, we need cut. And I can't do that yet. So the only thing we can do right now is challenge the second gym leader, Gardenia, and get that second gym badge. Then we can proceed with that event. Because that's all we have over here. Eterna City Pokemon Gym Leader Gardenia, Master of Vivid Plant Pokemon. Alright, so let's get that prepared. Let's go first with the save first. We've already went into the Pokemart to prepare ourselves as well, so that is fine as it is. Now we just need to be switching out our Pokemons to be accordingly the ones we want. So Monferno really wants this gym battle to be going on under his name, so I'm going to give it to Monferno here. And if we do need a bit of backup, we do have our Staravia. But the cool thing about Monferno is to be having that Flame Roll and Ember combo, so we can kind of switch back and forth which one we want to be using, a special attack or a physical attack. Our Monferno stands at level 22, and let's begin our second gym battle challenge. Suspicious man, are you around in the corner? Yes, you are. And look how beautiful it looks. All green in the grass. Kind of takes me back to Bugsy here. Hey there, how's it going, champ to be? Actually, that's why I sent to some boy who zipped in here earlier too. The gym leader, Gardenia, is a user of grass-type Pokemon. It should be obvious, but grass-type Pokemon really hate fire. They're also at a huge disadvantage against the flying type too. Oh, wait a second, I should tell you about the gym leader itself. You can't challenge the gym leader until you beat all the gym trainers. It's a bit challenging, but just think of it as a good training and go for it. Alright, so she was mentioning whereby, you know, the only way we can access her is to defeat all the trainers around here first. That's an interesting little thing, and that's good experience for us anyway. Eterna City Pokemon Gym Leader Gardenia, and the certified trainers is Barry. We're gonna have to make that change. It's nice to be walking around these flowers though. This is pretty cool. Alright, let's go into our first battle here. Let's go. Oh, okay. They don't really, we just talk to them. They know we can't get through in it. Welcome. Without further ado, let's go. Alright, we're challenged by last Caroline. Caroline is sending out Cherubi. Oh, it's cute. Hope that Gardenia has her Cherubi waiting for us. Alright, let's go first with an Ember attack. That's how we're going to start off. See how much just takes off. Is it going to be one hit here? Yes, it is. Super effective. Alright, Cherubi's down. Monferno 247. Nice experience. Next up is Roselia. Nope, we're not going to switch out, but I hope you're watching, Birdu. This is what you're going to be evolving to next. We're going to be getting a Roselia. We could have gotten a Roselia in the Pokemon Emerald playthrough, but we decided to go with the Blossom instead at the end. Okay, so super effective. Poison Sting comes out, so we might get poisoned. And that's why I was saying we needed some antidotes as well, because there could be sometimes we could get poisoned or paralyzed. Because grass types, they always have certain things that can change your stats effects here. 553 this time. That's going to push us up to 23, right? Yeah. Awesome. So we get 2s across the board for all of our moves. Speed up to 50 now. There's no grass types that are going to speeding us out here. Giggle. The clock will turn now. And we get 272 Poké-Dollars for winning. This gym's Floral Clock. You can walk on its hands. That's how you get to the next trainer. Oh, I see. So the next one is going to be... So the Hour Hand's going to go south, and then Minute Hand's to the right. Gotcha. That's cool. I like the idea from it. But yeah, we're going to be walking over to the next one. Okay, so hop over, and we go to the right now. My grass-type Pokemon can dole out some serious special attacks. I won't let you win as easily. Let's go. The second match, we're going to be challenged by Aroma Lady Jenna. 3 Pokemon that she brings out. The first one is Badoo. Okay, same level as my Badoo as well. Funny enough. Alright then. Well, we'll stick with Ember for now. I'm fine with the special attacks. Monferno doesn't need to be up and close and personal. We'll just stick with this. And Badoo is down. We're gonna only get 217 experience points from this. Next up is again another Birdu, and we're gonna keep Monferno going here. Let's put another Ember attack as well down. This one's actually one level higher. Is it gonna make any difference? No. I could see that Birdu getting 1 or 2 points extra onto the special defense, but it's not going through it. Next one, Birdu. There we go. 3 Birdus, but different levels. Last one to use Ember, so is it gonna have extra special defense points? No. Actually, it doesn't even matter because we actually got critical hit affected into it. 247 experience points, and so close to level 24. The more beautiful a flower, the faster it rivers, and we get 544 Poké Dollars for winning. Every time you beat a trainer, the floor clock moves. The fountain also stops if I lose. It's so you can go to the Pokemon Center during your challenge. Oh my god. Well, that's an extra helpful advice there. That's cool. And then the one behind is gonna stop there. Cool. The fountain's water level dropped. It's possible to walk across the fountain now. That's dope. And she just says the same thing again there. Okay, so I'm gonna hop over from this mini hand over to the hour hand over here. And I feel as though we're gonna have to defeat this trainer to get that fountain below us removed. You can't win when you're distracted by the lovely aromas of Pokemon. Okay, we're challenged by Aroma Lady Angela. Alright, Roselia comes out. This is the only Pokemon that Angela does have at level 19. This time, I'm going to switch her up with Flame Roll. We have seen Ember on the Roselia, and Ember doesn't cut around all the HP down, so we're gonna try out with a physical move with Flame Roll instead. Does it take it down from here? Yes, it does, because I feel as though Flame Roll is a bit of extra offensive attack on terms of point damage compared to Ember. So 618 experience points added in, and now we are level 24 with our Monferno. 1s now across the board, and 2s on the special attack and speed. Okay, so 48 each on the attack and special attack. Both the same points. Just like your inability to conceal your abundant skill, and we get 608 Poké Dollars for winning. The floor clock moves and time flows. There's only our gym leader left. Go on, don't be afraid. Oh, so there's only 3 trainers as the tester. Interesting. Okay, so what does this point to? Hour hand at the top and minute hand to the left there, and now the fountain is going to be going down from here. So yeah, it's dropped and it's now possible to move across here. Any more extra words from this lady? No, it's still the same thing what they've said before. So now it's going to be over to Gardenia now. Now let's see if we are good and prepared to go. So 64 to 67. Yeah, I think we're okay with Monferno there. Or we can just put down just 1 potion just to have it at full HP. So if we go into the medicine pouch, we got 9 anyway. Use it on Monferno. In terms of PP, we should also be fine. We're above the 20s for both Ember and Flame Roll. And we don't need to go to the Pokemon Center. We can go straight to Gardenia, and we can give this a try for the second gym bash. So the one things I'm kind of afraid of is if Gardenia has really fast Pokemons, if that Turtwig comes out from how it is in the anime, I feel like it could probably be doing some serious damage to us. But we'll see how the game goes in comparison to the anime here. You kept me waiting. I'm Eterna's gym leader, Gardenia, the grass-type master. When I first saw you, I was convinced you would find your way to me. My hunch was right on the money. You have a winning aura about you. So anyway, this will be fun. Let's have a battle. And yeah, she is a nice gym leader, as in the anime. She has a really nice positive personality, and she just has a fixation of grass-type Pokemon, which hasn't been shown yet. You're challenged by leader Gardenia. Let's go. Gardenia first sends out Turtwig. Okay, the speedy Turtwig comes out first. Does it outspeed our Monferno? I'm gonna go with Flame Roll here. Okay, so Monferno here outspeeds the Turtwig. It's so funny because it's a level 20 Turtwig, and you would assume Turtwig would evolve into Grotto, but Gardena would prefer speed, which I would have loved if Ash also kept Turtwig at its normal form, because as soon as it went over to Grotto, he didn't decide to have a factor base of speed. He decided to just use what the Pokemon had in its way and decided not to dodge any attacks, but to rather push them away. Okay, so Cherrim is here. And Cherubi was the Pokemon Gardena had, and this is the evolved version, right? Now, Cherrim is actually a pretty interesting Pokemon. There's two different forms to it. If it has sunlight coming out, there's like a sun mode from it, and it just brings out. So right now it's protected. If there's no sunlight, it looks like a vampire, in a way. But it's so cool when you do have sunlight out. I think that's the purest form I do like. Oh, one super potion out. I actually show over to Amber this time. Did we actually get the burn over this way? No burn. And we're just gonna go for another Ember here. I wonder if Gardena used any berries on her Pokemons here to weaken down fire type moves, because nothing has come out yet. Okay, 570 experience points. Could this be to level 25 after this one? Roserade. Yes, Gardena had a Roserade in the anime, and that was a cool gym battle challenge between Roserade and Apom, funny enough. And that was like one of Apom's last ever gym battle challenge. It's not over yet. Because yeah, after Apom did that, then Apom really moved over to Dawn into contest. Let's go with a Flame Roll. Personally, even though Roserade is a really cool, awesome Pokemon that we're going to be getting, I still actually like Turtwig's Gardena a lot because of its speed. It's just so cool. Alright, 961. We only took Roserade out in just one move of the Flame Wheel. And Monferno was just hyped up from this whole gym battle. We got 70 on the HP and 2s all across the board of us. That's just only special defense with +1. So it looks good, you know? Attack and special attack into the 50s now. And he even pushes up even more. That is a lot of experience. A lot of experience. And I said before, comparison between this game and in Emerald, you get so much experience around to it. I might have said it before, but you're really tough. Wasn't it hard for you to raise your Pokemon to be so good? I guess that's a measure of how much you love your Pokemon. In recognition of that, I proudly grant you this. We have received the Forest Badge from Gardenia. With the Forest Badge, your Pokemon can use the hidden move Cut outside of battle. Now that you have 2 gym badges, all Pokemon you received in trades will obey you up to level 30. I've also got something else. It's a gift from me. TM86. Now what move is this gonna be? That TM86 contains the move Grass Knot. It's one of my favorite moves. The heavier the foe, the more damage this move will cause. That's cool that it does have that as a condition for it, so you would actually use a Grass Knot against like a Blastoise and it'll just tumble down so hard. Yep, if there's one thing I can tell you about, it's this. You and your Pokemon are gonna get even tougher, and I mean seriously. Well, thanks Gardenia. Let's actually check out the badge here. So over to the right side, we click on the pouch to go inside, and the Forest Badge is linted here, which I have to say, looks even better than the badge that we got from Orberg City. So it looks like it just keeps getting better and better. And that is just a job well done from Inferno. This gym badge didn't give us an increased stat to our Pokemons. It's only obey levels and using cards outside of battle. Alright, suspicious man of the hour, what do you have to say? Oh, JCB, you beaten the gym leader. Your Pokemon look much tougher than they went into. At least that's how I see it. And we gotta have to see the signs here, because yes, we have been tougher, because we got in a couple of levels up. Certified trainers Barry and JCV. Well, that's all done. Again, another gym battle challenge that was easy on Inferno, and it was quicker as well compared to how it was in Orberg City. So that's pretty cool. Now let's go into our cut. We need to teach one of our Pokemon's cut here. So if you go to the HMs, HM1, use this now, build up the HM, teach a cut to Pokemon, yes. And we are going to be teaching it to Bidoof. And Bidoof has already learned cut. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back into the Pokemon Center, heal up and save, and go to the north of Eterna City and use Cut to go inside that building we couldn't go from before. So yeah, we're back over here. Team Galactic, Eterna building. We want your Pokemon. Alright, I am ready to bring my Pokemon over to you, Team Galactic. I'm gonna use one card over here for Bidoof. That was cool, like a really cool slash deck on these trees. I wonder if there could be some wild Pokemons in this grass. I mean, on these trees now. If that is a possibility. And before we go in, I remember seeing an Iron Ball around at the back, so we're gonna use Kite again. And if we go past over here, there is an Iron Ball right behind the statue, which is TM46 Thief. Now, just to kind of revisit from the TM46 Thief, we actually have seen this in previous generations. The user attacks and steals the foe's held item simultaneously. It can't steal if the user holds an item. Rightly so. It's a dark type move as well. And yeah, pretty awesome of how you can just take the user's item, the foes. Now, let's see what we got inside here. Hello, it is me. I have started you, yes? I am after all an officer of the International Police. It is only natural that I am a master of disguise, which, yes, has been confirmed in the anime at the same time that he does have a lot of disguises, and he has dressed up as a galactic member before in the past as well. Oh, why did you change? You could have still stepped the same. Incidentally, you are a first-rate trainer. Of that, I am very aware. I therefore think you will be okay, but I must warn you to be careful anyway. Also, a word of advice. This building, it has 2 stairs. One of them, a trap it must be, but the crooks of Team Galactic, they do not appear, how shall I say, smart. There should be an easy way to tell the stairs apart. Alrighty, well, let's keep going through. As a group, Team Galactic has its sights set on the stars, not on this world. Which is true. Welcome to Team Galactic. Are you here to donate your Pokemon? Well, you're not, then kindly get off our property. Do we have to bring the pain like we did with the Cycle Shop manager? Oh, what happened to the manager? TV's on. Good day. It's time for trainer research. We examine the latest Pokemon trends by going directly to the trainers. On trainer research, we always see trainers willing to be interviewed for the show. If you spot an interviewer anywhere, please stop by to say hello and grant us an interview. That's all today. Farewell. Which we haven't got an interview from this part today, but we have done an interview before in the past. But it's just not on today's episode. So 2 stairs. One is the fake and one is that. I feel as though this is the real one, and we're gonna get ourselves into a double battle situation. So let me see on what we have for the double battles here. I'm gonna put Luxio up first here, and I'm gonna put Monferno on the second slot. Let's go for it. We are acquiring Pokemon for a most astonishing undertaking. Your meddling won't be tolerated. So sorry, sweetie. Team Galactic has no room for kitties. Alright, right from the start, we get some double bat action in Galactic's home. So both grunts are ready to be battling here. Zubat and Zubat. The start of the bat infestation for this part starts here. Alright, Luxio's all charged up, and Monferno, the thunder and fire type duo. Not bad, I would say. Sparking up for this first Zubat, and we'll use Flame Roll on the second Zubat. So Monferno goes first because it's the speediest out of the lot here, and this is going to take it down, the stronger one out of the Zubat, so level 17, while Luxio is going to go with the Sparking point here now. Alright, all shined up, it's flashing, and boom! And this Zubat is also taken down. So Zubat has fainted, we get the 91 experience points, but there's still more Pokemon to be coming out. Stunky's coming out next, and Glameow. Now, there's another difference I just remember in terms of double battle. So 3rd generation, once a Pokemon does get taken down, then they start to switch out the Pokemon. But in this game, once all the moves are being done from that single turn, then they will look to be switching out as many Pokemon. So if there was 3 Pokemon taken down, or 4 or 2, then the next list of Pokemon will all be switched out at the same time. I think that is good in terms of just making the battle flow really good, because every time we just defeat a Pokemon in the 3rd generation, always be like, oh yeah, new Pokemon comes out next, back and forth like that. So it definitely makes the battles more longer. Okay, Smokescreen. Let's go again with a Spark, and we'll try again with the Mach Punch on Stunky. So Mach Punch goes through, does take out Stunky. Both of these Pokemons need 2 hits to take them down and get them fainted. Scratch comes out from Glameow, so that's into the green, and we'll go for another Spark. Alright, lovely. So Glameow's been fainted. Get 136 points along with Monferno. So both the grunts have been defeated. I feel like I got meddled with. But Deary, you're just a kid. We get 1,400 Poké-Dollars for winning. You wanted to go up? Well, why didn't you? Our astonishing undertaking is most certainly breathtaking. If you ever hope to see its glorious unveiling, then don't meddle with us. So going up from here, what do we have on this 2nd floor? Oh, it's like exactly the same thing on both sides. Oh, I see. So it goes up even more onto that right side. So I should actually take this part out first. Yeah, let's do this one first. Our objectives are incredible. Too incredible for me to understand. I'll fight you blindly to defeat them, and your intrusion won't be forgiven. Yeah, so after we're done with this grunt, we'll take the item ball from out the back, and then we'll go around to the 2nd fleet of stairs. Oh, Croagunk comes out. So this is the debut of Croagunk. Croagunk was a Pokemon that Brock did have. It is a poison type. And we've got a Luxio here. I'm going to be switching out, and we're going to be bringing in Monferno. That's how we're going to do it. Pretty funny Pokemon. Whenever Brock is messing around with the ladies, then Croagunk comes around and smacks him from the behind and takes him away. He's got that duty now because no one else wants to do that against Brock, besides his own Pokemon. But the interesting factor about Croagunk when Brock did catch him for the first time is that they was insanely synced together, that the relationship factor, it was at its highest, because in a couple episodes afterwards, it was shown from them leveling up and finding their friendship factor. I think it was from the PokeWatch actually. There was they put the Poketch app that we got, and they was actually checking out the Heart Observatory for Brock and Croagunk, and I was like, magnificent. You only been there for a couple of days and you guys are like on sync, as if like you guys known each other for years. Alright, Luxio has grew to level 18. We get 2s for the attack, special attack, and speed, and then 1s on the defense and special defense. Not bad. Luxio wants to learn the move Bite. Cool. So sometimes with Thunder type Pokemons, we do have Dark type moves as well. Electric and Manectric also had Bite and Crunch, if we did learn Crunch later, if we kept the Manectric. And we're going to do the same thing with Luxio. We're going to have a Dark type move. So we're going to be seeing what Bite does yet again. So it is the forbidden move, Fishley Sharp Fangs. It may cause the target to flinch. Power 60, accuracy 100. Back it around, and we're going to remove Leer for the Bite attack here, which we haven't really used Leer. Leer is just usually for removing the defense. Right, awesome. Now we just have to get rid of that poison. What was I fighting for again? And we get 760 Poké-Dollars for winning. What do you have against taking Pokemon from others? Look in any field or forest, those things aren't exactly rare. Not for you, I guess. But what we are going to do, we're going to be focusing on the antidote. So antidote for our Monferno. So Monferno is now healthy, cured of its poisoning. Now we can go back out. And we can get this Iron Ball. I've heard as well, when it comes to this game, this is the first game whereby the poisoning, if you are poisoned outside of battle, in this game, it actually removes the poison and once you're at 1 HP. Now in 3rd gen and below, once you're poisoned, you just die if you have no HP left. Like if you don't run to the Pokemon Center in time, your Pokemon will faint and it'll be gone. Oh, what? There's a sign over there. Let me actually check out this sign, by the way. What does this sign provide? The path you chose leads to victory. I mean, leads to glory. For glory. That's what we got here. Alright, let's get into this battle right now. Team Galactic is working hard to find new energy sources for the future. Oh, so there's no battle here then. Alright, so I'm gonna go past these boxes. Can't go onto this corner, and let's talk to this fella. Let's see how good this Pokemon is. I stole it from some weak trainer. Let's go. You're challenged by a Galactic Grunt. Let's go. Glameow. Glameow we've seen as a regular 40s. No bat infestation in this turn here. Level 19. I'm going to be switching out. And we're going to be going into using Monferno here. So I'm going to be switching out here. Glameow goes with the Hypnosis. Now it's sleeping. We did pick up an Awakening before, so I'm going to be using that. We can't have Monferno sleeping on the job here. I'll help you out, Monferno. So where is it? Status Healers. I haven't really been here for like during the battle. Awakening, there we go. Use it on the Monferno. So we have used the Awakening. Now Monferno is now awake. So Glameow has used Scratch. And we're still in the greens here. Now I'm going to be returning that favor with our Mach Punch. It's super effective. And Glameow's down. 444 each. And Galactic Grunt has been defeated. What is this? And we get 760 for winning. Wimpy little Pokemon. When I get promoted, I'll demand better stolen Pokemon. I wonder if there's a trainer over to the right here, so we can challenge. We are conducting research on new forms of energy. We want to harness the mysterious power of Pokemon and use it as energy. Energy harnessing, which also kind of conducts it same like how it is for the Windfall part, isn't it? So you know what, I'm gonna try and use this one upwards, so I'm gonna go into the info here. Let us make progress together. Team Galactic. Progress with stealing your Pokemon. How nice. So yeah, it looks like every time we keep on going up the stairs, it's always blocked up one way or another. So this one continues on that we can go from here. I'm gonna go and take the other route. Let's go through this way. Oh, and I see an iron ball right behind us dude as well. Why, thank you. We love it when people come to us to donate their Pokemon. Donation spreading time. Galactic Grunt, free Pokemon. First out is gonna be Stunky. They kind of got so much Stunkies out. They're gonna have a hard time this, you know, focusing without the smell, isn't it? All right, let's bring out Monferno again. So Luxio, come back. Let's go, Monferno. Oh, okay, that's a good start. Smokescreen, lowering down our accuracy. If our accuracy points go really down really fast, then we probably won't be able to, yeah, hit. Double Smokescreen, okay. So, it looks like we're gonna have to switch again. Let's switch our Pokemon out. We're gonna be bringing out Staravia this time. Alright, Monferno, return. Staravia, I choose you. Give Intimidation, that's what you get. Alright, Furious Types does connect. How many times is it gonna hit here? Critical hit 4 times with that last turn. Alright, let's go with Quick Attack here. That's what we're gonna start with first. Quick Attack doesn't finish off. Tries to use Screech, but it fails. Now I'm gonna actually go down with another Quick Attack here and take down this Stunky. Alright, 90 and 90. Krogunk is next. Okay. Second time Krogunk is coming out. I'm down for it. I like how he just bubbles his head as soon as it comes in. Let's go with a Ring Attack against Krogunk. And it is super effective. So it must mean that Krogunk must have something weak for flying types. It probably has a fighting type function to it as well. Alright, next up, Glameow. Setting out the Pokemon? No, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll keep it battling. Staravia is fine. Alright, Ring Attack is going right now. Into the red, and Growl comes out next. Attack has fallen. Let's go into using Quick Attack. Lost. Just to take care of the Glameow. Alright, good. Grunt has been defeated. What do you think you're doing? And 640 Pokédollars for winning. You can catch Pokemon anywhere. What's so special about them? Trainers that lose theirs should quit whining and catch some more. And let's actually get the Iron Ball from here. 1x special. That would be nice if we actually had it with the Gardena fight. Just to get a bit more spicier with our burns there. Alright, let me go down from here. And then we go back up here too. This is gonna be the second part here. Going up the stairs. Alrighty, so I got 2 routes from here now. Let me check this PC. Okay, nothing from here. Let's just go into this battle. Ordinary people like you can't understand Team Galactic's grand designs. Come to think of it, I don't even know what's even going on. Alright, let me go and wrap around to the other side. Okay, now this is a battle now. Our mission is to implement our operations without question. Is it all for the New World Order that our boss will lead? Scientist Travon, with only 1 Pokemon there. Kadabra, Alakazam, was it Abracadabra, That's the line there. Alright then, so level 20 Abracadabra, we're gonna be changing our Pokemon over to... Let's go with Monferno here. Now, we are weak to Psychic type moves, but this is good practice just to see how much damage it does. Ooh. Okay, now this is scary now. Special attack onto it. We might see death here, but let's see if we can connect real quick. If this Flame Wheel comes out first, and it has low defense, as I know from Kadabras, yes, okay, good. Because yeah, if it was a speedy Kadabra, I think we would have died there. 310 with Deluxia and Monferno 310. Okay, level 26 on the Monferno. 2s across the board, 1s in defense and special defense of +3. Monferno wants to learn the move Feint, but Monferno can't learn more than 4 moves. Let's try and figure out a move then. Feint, an attack that hits a foe using Protect or Detect. It also lifts the effects of these moves. So again, this is a move that is very conditional, and I'm not really a big fan of conditional moves. I have to wait for a certain thing that comes out from the opponent. So this is going to be forgotten. Well done. Should this Pokemon give up on learning this new move? Yes, give up on Feint. So we did not decide to learn Feint here. And again, I feel as though Feint is a more competitive move to have for your Pokemon, personally. You get 160 Pokédollars for winning. I'm willing to do anything to get ahead in Team Galactic. One day you'll see what we are all about. It's wonder, compassion, splendor, humor, power, awe, and tragedy. Sounds like a barrage full of a drama show. Alright, so if you go up these stairs, what do we have next? Oh wow, we get 2 iron balls here. And the room looks awesome. We get a blue shard, first of all. I like the stars sprinkling on the background. It's definitely set the move differently compared to the other ones. And we also get Revive. First time picking up Revive. And that must be a new commander that we get. Because in the last part with Valley Windworks, we saw Commander Mars. And here's a new one that's going to be coming out from here. Okay, so Luxio. Should we start with Luxio? I feel like we should actually go with some health potions as well. This could be tricky, so let's get some potions out. Potions out for Monferno. And maybe Staravia. Staravia might have to come out here as well. Because I can't really see myself battling with the Luxio here, but Luxio would probably get some more experience points. So that's what we're going to try and put down. Okay, let's go up these stairs. Let's check on this post where it has working for world peace, Team Galactic. What is it with this Team Galactic? Why did they take our Pokemon? What are they trying to accomplish? Is this the bike guy? Before I do that, can I get his Iron Ball? Okay, I can. She doesn't stop me for it. We found an upgrade. Alright, let's go into the Iron Bell. Let's actually check out what upgrade does. A transparent device filled with all sorts of data. It was produced by Sylph Co. So I think this is something whereby you give it to your Magneton and you trade it to get Magnezone. Or something like that. Some form of thing where you hold it to trade off to another Pokemon. Can I talk to the Pokemon as well? Baneri! And then we got Clefairy. Alright, let's have a chat now. Did you want something? How silly of me to ask. You want to free the Pokemon? Fine, I, Jupiter, will deal with you. Alright, second battle against one of the commanders. This time it's up against Jupiter. Commander Jupiter wants to battle. 2 Pokemons each that she has. The first one's gonna be coming out is Zubat. Has to be coming out with that Banfestation, isn't it? Okay, well, you know what? I'll stick with Luxio for this battle here. We've got that super effective to be coming out here. And I think Luxio wants to battle as well. So we'll push this experience over to Luxio here. 1 Spark does take down the Zubat. And I feel like a Pugly's coming out. Is a Pugly gonna come out for Jupiter here? On this next second Pokemon? We get level 19 for Luxio. And good points in as well. Next one, oh, Skuntank. First time seeing Skuntank. Alright, well, we'll keep in Luxio, but Luxio is going to be sharing the XP alongside it. So yeah, Skuntank just looks like it has like a really ravey hairdo. Like the tail just flips back all across the body and the head. It's like, yeah, it used so much shampoo. That's what the evolution is from it. Let's go and get Monferno out. So level 23 versus our Monferno. Now it's gonna have a move advantage from the first move here, Night Slash. All right, that is a new move for this generation. Night Slash coming out. Let's go with Mach Punch. We're gonna use our speed to take it out. Super effective? No, not super effective. If it's not gonna be super effective, oh, how insolent. Take a bite of this, child. Let's go with Flameo instead. Let's switch up. Alright. And we've triggered a berry. What's that? Citrus berry? Orange berry? Citrus berry. So 30 HP. Triggered in. Night Slash again. Coming out. Alright, still in the green. Not very effective. Doesn't want to go with a different move. Let's try Ember out. Let's see if the special Ember hit actually hits even more. Okay, push to yellow. Poison gas comes out. Are we gonna get poison out of this? Yes, we're gonna get poisoned. So we're hurt by the poison here. How much does it do? Oh, it does quite a bit. Let's go with Flame Ball here. can we take out the skunk tank before the poison erupts us? So Night Slash. Okay, not very effective. Plus the poison. We're gonna see ourselves into the yellow. We'll keep in the yellow, right? How much does this poison do? Yeah, we'll keep into the yellow. All right, and we'll just finish off with Flame Roll. Jupiter doesn't want to send out any potion to be healing up her Pokemon, so we'll take this Savage and take it down. 514. And also Monferno. 514. Losing to some child. Being killed has cost me too much. And we get 1,840 Poké-Dollars for winning. Well, aren't you tough? It's okay though, our official Pokemon statue investigation is finished. Mars has collected energy from the Valley Windworks. We're pretty much finished here. I'll let you in on one little thing. Our boss is researching the myths of ancient Pokemon. With the power of mythical Pokemon, he will become the ruler of Sinnoh. I suggest you keep out of Team Galactic's affairs from now on. This is your last warning. So yeah, they've done their job in Valley Windworks of collecting the energy as it is, and most likely they're done over here as well, stealing the Pokemons. I got my Clefairy back, and it's all thanks to you. But at Team Galactic, they said Clefairy came from space, handed over. Their logic baffles me still, it's like they're from space. Anyway, they're gone now, thank you very much. I can't thank you enough right now, but cruise by my cycle shop, okay? Awesome! So another job well done, and we do need to use our antidote here. So this antidote is going to be used for our Monferno. Alright, it's cued off its poisoning. So yeah, what I'm going to be doing, we are going to be running back down. If we do find some people, we'll actually chat to them. But yeah, we're going to be running back down, getting over to the Pokemon Center, and then going over to the cycling shop to actually speak with that guy that we just rescued for their Pokemon. Alright, so we want to be going over to the cycling shop. Cycling shop right this way? Oh, Cynthia! Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. I've got something nice. I wanted you to have this Pokemon egg. Will you accept it? Yes! Oh, no. 6 Pokemon review already. You have to store a Pokemon on a PC first. Okay, well, I'm gonna be right back then. Alright, Cynthia, I'm back. I've already got 1 Pokemon freed up. Well, it's going to be this Pokemon egg. Yes, I'm going to accept it. That's wonderful. The Pokemon inside the egg is happy too. I'm sure of it. Keep that egg with you in your party of Pokemon. A Pokemon will hatch from it while you are traveling. I would be happy to know that it will help fill another page of your Pokédex. See you again. Now this is good because they still have the tradition of having a Pokemon egg. Someone gives it to us and we can hatch a Pokemon out, because what I believe is that if they didn't have this factored into the games, maybe we might forget about the whole daycare center of actually releasing eggs here. So I like the fact that they keep on doing this ever since Gen 2. So the egg here, it says a mysterious Pokemon egg received from Cynthia, the Egg Watch. It appears to move occasionally. It may be close to hatching. Alright, maybe I have to be pretty close to it in terms of steps, so we might even see it being hatched in this spot. Now we are close to the cycling shop. Let's go inside and talk with the owner. What was Team Galactic trying to do with other people's Pokemon? And there's the Clefairy. Up into the Baneri there. Thanks for rescuing me. This is something to show my thanks. It's the latest model bicycle. You must take it, I insist. And we have obtained the bicycle. We put the bicycle in the key items pocket. It's the latest model, so I'll read the operating manual to you. Press the B button to shift up or down. In the 3rd gear, you can't go all that fast, but it's easier to control. In 4th gear, it gets harder to steer and stop, but it's fast, really. Okay, so let's check out it in our key items bag. So if you go to the key items, you go into the bicycle. It's down over here. A floating bicycle that enables much faster movement than the running shoes. Okay, so let's go and check this out then and give it a spin. Unless this guy has anything else to say. Okay, he just actually just reads up the manual for us. So the manual is also on the shelf as well, but it's nice to know that he's giving us a bit of an instruction if we don't run over to the other shelf. Okay, so in the bag, we go into the key items. bicycle, we can register as well. And from the tutorial that we learned from the first part, it's gonna be set to the Y button. Okay, so first of all, we're just gonna just do it normally. Just use it, like that. Let's hear this music. That's the music we got. Now, let's see if we can switch up the gears. I think that was the gear change. Oh, that's a different gear. Now it's like hard to control. Now it's slowed down. I'm guessing there might be like a Pokecatch app that will help us out of learning it. But I know when it feels faster, when it kind of be harder to control. So gear 4 is at speed. This must be gear 4 here. Gear 3 and gear 4. So yeah, now that I think about it now, so gear 4 is supposed to be assimilating the whole Mac bike experience, that you want to go really fast. And then gear 3 is like the whole acro bike experience whereby you can control it. Now we just need to know if we can actually do some tricks on the bike. I mean, we can just stop, but I don't really see any buttons for doing tricks there. Perhaps late in the game we could actually do some tricks. So yeah, that covers up Eterna. Right now what I want to do is I want to start going backwards and backtracking. Since we have a bike, we can cut, and there's other things we have done before we need to be checking up on. So yeah, we're going to be backtracking before from other routes here. Okay, harden. Gonna take us to them, or should we go with the bite? Let's try bite this time. Is it gonna take it out? Yes, it does, because we do have critical. Great. 144 for Luxia to be level 20. Hi, awesome. So 2s across the board, only 1s on the defense and special defense. Not bad. Okay, Eterna first. We don't have to go all the way from the Eterna first. So if we don't want to go from the exit side of Eterna first, we can cut down over here. Use cut, yes. We'll make it through way down here. And is this... Oh, this is a brand new place, isn't it? Because I don't think I have been here. Or have I? Let me just cycle around a little bit more. Just have a feel. No, we have not been here. This is a brand new place. So, berries. More berries to be gone. Oh, this time we got 2 Ormic. This is the first time picking up berries that we have 2. So now we can plant one down and get one for free now. Alright, sweet. Let's go into the Orm berries. Now we just have at least 1 in our reserves here. Every time you plant it down to the soil, you've got to have to be sprinkling it down from here. Let's see if there's any new ones here. Cherry berry. We have picked up cherry berries before. Cherry berries, there's only 1 cherry berry, so we didn't get lucky as with the Orm berries here. Yep, we'll just sprinkle it down. 2 blockberries this time. This is new. That's good. Let's actually check into the description. This was also in the 3rd generation blockberries. A puffin ingredient buried in soil to grow a block plant. Okay, so they don't really talk about extra things that you can do with the blocks. But I do remember blocks was in Pokemon Emerald. All happy. 2 raspberries. Yes, I do want to be picking up these as well. And these ones is just growing raw plants. No extra ingredients. It's just talking about a puffin ingredient. That's it. Nothing else. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. They're all happy. Okay, let's ride back. And let's talk to this person. Oh, are you collecting accessories? I've got something for you. And we get the big tree. I'm gonna put that into the fashion case. I collect berries and trade them for accessories in Florama Town. I sometimes worry for days on and about what accessories I should be putting on my Pokemon. Well, thank you for the big tree though. Oh, there's an item over here. We've got a silver powder. It's gonna be put into our items pocket, and silver powder. Let's go into the items. Let's see what we get. This one says an item to be held by a Pokemon. It is a shiny silver powder that ups the power of bug type moves. Cool. Wonderful. And also another free item over here. We get ourselves TMA2 Sleep Talk, which Sleep Talk is a conditional move. And if you go and check in the information for Sleep Talk, while it's asleep, the user randomly uses one of the moves it knows. Which, yes, Heracross did use Sleep Talk against Darkrai from Tobias's Pokemon when it was facing Ash in the Sinnoh League. I remember that. That was a smart idea from Ash as well, by the way, knowing that Darkrai would have been sleeping all of his Pokemons. So I used Cut and we're back over to Route 205. So this is the entrance of Eternia, and we was over at the end here. Oh, and I also just respawned the tree had to be cut. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be going to the exit side of Eternia. We'll see. Oh, and also we got a tree here for the honey. So I'm gonna put some honey down here. Let's do that. We stocked over with honey, and yeah, we'll check out Eterna first because there's some extra areas we can cover there. Oh, is that Gardenia? Hiya, were you intrigued by the rumors going around too? You know, people have been talking about the ghost Pokemon of the old Chateau. I've been hearing rumors about sinister shadows too. I should check out myself, but going in there is... Well, you know, being that I'm a gym leader, I'm always busy. So since I'm so busy, I can't go in. It's not because I'm scared. Sure. So, good luck with your investigation. Alright, we'll jump in to check this out then ourselves. Yep, we're going to be using Cut here. And the first thing we're going to be checking out is the wild grass. Let's see if there is any new Pokemon over here. It's a Wurmple. Wurmple level 10 coming out first. Alright, Luxio, let's take down this Wurmple. Let's go off with Spark Attack. Alright, Wurmple's down, and we get 77 experience points out of that. Let's continue and move on. Oh wow, that is the entrance to the house, the building. The old Chateau. Our second wild Pokemon coming out now is Birdu at level 10. They have been consistent with the levels. Luxio come out, and let's go with using Bite Attack. No, seriously, those teeth are massive. The claws, they're like... The fangs, this should be like, you know, it's game over with how big it is. And we get poison out of that. Making point of contact with Birdu. Alright. We're gonna get hurt by the poison. Let's finish this off with a tackle attack. But we miss. Alright, Growth coming out, special attack, and we're gonna get poisoned yet again from this. Alright, let's finish off with Bite instead then. Tackle can sometimes miss. Alright, Birdu has been feigned and we just get the 97 experience points with Luxio. Alright, back into the bag. Antidote. How much antidotes do we have now? We only have one more left. Okay, we have to be extremely dangerous coming. Well, we have to be extremely careful. Extremely careful. And let's see. I do see an Iron Ball over here. Let's collect this. After this wild battle, it's another Birdu. Great. Level 11 this time. We may get poisoned here. Okay, into the red. Stun Spore. We get paralyzed instead, so we can't get poisoned. So we do have a couple of paralyzed heals. So Birdu's going to be attacking first since we are paralyzed, but we can still get our move with using Bite to finish off the Birdu. 106 experience points to be pushed out. Now we have collected an Ether. Gonna put that into the medicine pocket. And yes, we're gonna be using our paralyze heal. So we got 5 of these. Go into that, use it on Luxio, and Luxio's nice and healthy as it's being cured from it. Let's go inside the entrance point after this wild battle. It's another Birdu. Another Birdu that could either poison us or stun us. Which one is gonna be this time? Bite comes out first. Critical hit. And the poison comes out. Alright. We're gonna have to be running back over to Eterna City, get some more antidote, and then we'll be right back here. This time, Cascoon's coming out. And I haven't even caught Cascoon. Okay, well, we'll try bite and try and catch it afterwards. Yeah, I think that'll be it. Because we did get the Silcoon before, it's just now Cascoon. Cascoon is on the other side of the Wormpole evolution to be evolving to Dustox. Okay, go into the bag, get into the Pokeballs, and yes, we did get some more of those Pokeballs. And we'll use that. We'll use 1 Pokeball against the Cascoon. Sweet. Cascoon was caught. So today it has been added to the Pokédex. So Cascoon is the Cocoon Pokemon. It never forgets any attack it endured while in the Cocoon. After evolution, it seeks payback. Oh, so like more of a revenge Pokemon type of thing. The last person that hit that Wormpole, it still is gonna be angry. That's why it probably has the angry eyes, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, we're ready to go inside then. Let's check it out. Old Chattel. So this is very deserted. There is supposed to be a ghost Pokemon lurking around here. We already got ourselves into a wild battle and we get Gashly. We find Ghastly's there, pretty cool. Let's go for a catch. Oh boy, if I actually use Bite, it's not gonna be super effective against the Ghastly. Let's go Spark instead. Oh damn, it's good in one go there. That Spark coming in hot. Wow, Luxio, you're pretty too strong right now. What's the statue saying? It appears as if it's glowing. Alrighty. What's the next wild Pokemon coming out? It is going to be another Ghastly, level 17. Let's go. Alright, so I'm gonna get in Luxio. And I'm gonna try, should I try again Spark? I'll try this again. Give it one more time, 3 level difference. There we go, and so now we're in the yellow. Spike comes out. Spike in terms of the reduction of the PP. Yeah, okay, so that's what Spike does. It removed 4 PP off our spot. We're gonna use the Pokeball, use a new one. We're gonna put, you know what? Give Ghastly a Premier Ball to be caught in. If it does happen, we'll see if it comes through. So every time we chuck out Ghastly out of the Pokeball, it will look like this design here. Give it that Premier feel. There we go. Ghastly has been caught. Alrighty, awesome. So Ghastly's there has been added to the Pokédex. So Ghastly is the gas Pokemon, both ghost and poison type. Born from gases, anyone would faint if engulfed by its gaseous body, which contains poison. Give a nickname to the called Ghastly? No. I'm gonna put that into the box 1. Alright, I'm gonna go inside this way. Oh, Chattel, yet again. It's spooky. Nothing here. Oh, free Iron Ball here. We found a big pearl. Nice. So the big pearl is gonna give us more stuff to be selling off when we actually get back to the shop. Can I go in between here? Nope, I cannot. But is there any more wild Pokemon to check out from here? Is that a hole we can experiment on? No. So far... Okay, now here comes a wild Pokemon. Which wild Pokemon is gonna come out? Again, a Ghastly. Alright, so Ghastly is a very common Pokemon over here then. Lots of Ghastlies walking around. Alright. Well, let's try Bite Out this time. It's super effective, okay. So I'm glad I didn't try to go with Bite to catch the Ghastly. Because I know that super effective with the Ghost type for Ghastly would be Dark types. Alright, to the left now. Let's see what we got. Another 3 Iron Ball. Oh, it's a rare candy this time. What is it saying on the sign of the wall? Nothing. Okay, so rare candies, we should know what the rare candies does. It's just going to be a candy that's packed with energy, raises the level of a single Pokemon by 1. I usually like to keep it to the end when we actually do the Pokemon League stuff. The trash can is empty. And the trash can is empty. Both of them are empty. Well, okay, there's one more over here. Let me see if there's anything else to be picking up. Oh, 3 by 3. All of them are empty. Let's go to the refrigerator. Oh, okay. I guess Ghastly must have known we're going to the refrigerator and wants to stop us there. Alright, Luxio. We're just gonna keep buying it down. We've got the right Pokemon. I always like using Pokemons that has these super effective moves, so we're just keeping getting the XP. And also, you know, as I said before, the XP is really quickly of gathering it for all of our Pokemons when we are walking onto the wild. So Luxio's grew to level 21. Let's see what the stats is saying. Attack +3, good, because we have a lot of physical attacks, and that's good from the start. So we actually push our attack to 45. Okay, nothing in the refrigerators, and we can't really look into these plates here. Alrighty. So, I don't think there's anything else to be searched around here, right? Maybe, that might be the photo over to the end part of the wall. But yeah, still lots of Ghastlies. This is gonna be good for Luxio, just to keep him buying down. And if we are running out of PP, we still have the free ether that we have in our medicine pocket that we can use on the Luxio to get even more bites. So we can be here for a while. Okay, 217 experience points. Great. Yeah, so let's check out this photo here. Okay, nothing to be gathered here. And yeah, we'll just go out from here. 2 items to be grabbed. And let's check out the rest of the place. Let's go up the stairs. Now there's a room to our left. An item ball over here as well. An old Gatau. It's in the medicine pocket. What recovery are we gonna get from here? Old Chatau's hidden speciality. It heals all the stats problems of a single Pokemon. So it's a full heal in essence there then. And from how it's purple, I know there's an episode in the anime that has done this. Like one special episode that shows that Brock has used here as well. Yes. I have a feeling that there was an episode that did show the old Gataus. Okay, the bags, and what about the shelf? Another Ghastly. Ghastly. This reminds me of the Iron Maiden's Peak episode from the first season, whereby Ghastly controlled the statue and was just messing around with all the Pokemon. It's like, what you gonna do with the battle here? You think you could challenge me? And I just kept messing with them, one by one, with Ash, Misty, Brock, and Team Rocket. Pokemon magazines, Pokemon Pal, Pokemon Handbook, adorable Pokemon, all covered in the shelf. So that's the exit there. Let's actually check on this page. Nothing over here. And should I go to the right room? I'm going to try the right room first before we go further into the back. So Ghastly again, level 15. Let's go, Luxio. Alright, sparking out. And we're going to go over Bite yet again. $203 experience points. Chicham. Alright, let's check out this right room. So what about these books over here? It's an old notebook. There's something scored in it. Something so peculiar should make off with the mark. The rest of the pages are blank. It's a truck full of Pokemon books and photo collections, which is also going to have the same thing as well. But perhaps that book that we just read there could be a hint towards something coming up. The trash can is empty. Okay. Let's go and check out what's going to be over here. I feel as though this is always going to be Ghastly. Yeah, it's got a really high rate of just only Ghastly so far. I'm still looking for any other Pokemon that'll peek out from the Ultra Tao. So fire around, biting time. Munch, munch, munch. Super effective, and Ghastly is down. Let's get those points back up. So 203. And it's just super incredible of how much you can get from this place already. So much Ghastly is willing to share their points, and we can get some easy level ups. Okay, so we're gonna go to the back here, and let's see what we get. Oh, even more doors here. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight ahead to this door. Let's check this one out. Okay, 2 beds. Trash can is empty. Check on this shelf. It's lined with Pokemon picture books. And we can rest in these 2 beds, but it's not going to be recovering our Pokemon. It's lined with more Pokemon picture books. Okay. Let's go to the left direction and go through the next door. So what's inside these ones? Okay, no information. What about the TV? The TV has an oddly malevolent feel. It's as if it is staring. Oh, was that supposed to happen after the TV, like a wild Pokemon? Okay, I thought it was one of those things. Probably was the Ghastly coming through that TV anyway. Alright, we're gonna be checking onto the wall as well. I feel as though there might be some extra information to be checked on that could be showing even more stuff over here. 230 experience points added onto Luxio, level 22, plus 1s except for attack and speed. Which, yeah, we need more of the attack and gross in them. But now we're starting to see a pattern that speed and attack's the main gear for Luxio. Oh, so if I try to look into the wall, nope, nothing happened there. Trash can is empty. Alright, that's it. It was just the TV that we can investigate on. Okay, next one. I'm gonna also be looking onto these here and suspect them if there's anything of a hidden item. And yeah, just more Ghastlies keep on coming out. We're not going to be using the repel. This is a good thing we can use for our Luxio because, you know, Luxio wasn't in the major part of the last part. We use a lot of Staravia, and that's why the levels went up really high for Staravia. And now Luxio can really just get some extra levels here, which is good. Alright, let's go into the furthest left room. Open up, we find a free iron ball, and we get a dread plate. There is text engraved in the back of the obtained plate. When the universe was created, its shards became this plate. And we put it into the iron's pocket. So that's something that has came from the beginning of time here then. An item to be held by a Pokemon, it is a stone tablet that boosts the power of dark type moves. No longer needing the sunglasses then. That's something whereby we can just actually just use a dark type Pokemon for it. It's a trove full of Pokemon books and photo collections. And we can go onto these. These are just things we can sit down on. Next up, again, another Ghastly. But yeah, we're just down every time of just taking out the Ghastlies with Bite attack here. This is so interesting that every of these Pokemon still have the same cry. Alright, so let's go out from here and let's continue on. So we've taken from this room, and also the middle room. So we need to go to the next room over to the right over here. The trash can is empty. And can we investigate anything else? What about this one? Nope. I see eyes. That looks very malevolent. The way how it's shown on the TV there. Alright, can't really get anything else. Let's go out. And this is gonna be our last room. Last room inside. Just an item ball. And we have found TM90 substitute. We put that into the TM and HM's pocket. So substitute. The user makes a copy of itself using some of his HP. The copy serves as the user's decoy. Pretty awesome. Remember, substitute was all the way back in Gen 1. It still actually is still here, which is pretty cool. But yeah, there's nothing really I can investigate at the back there. But the thing that always keeping chasing us around is Ghastly though. So yeah, it's been pretty cool getting some new extra items, finding that plate, getting the rare candy, and some TMs as well. So what we'll do, we'll just keep in, we'll get out of Old Chat Tower, see if there's any other extra events in here. That's what that'll come out. And we'll keep it exploring backwards. Is this the XP we need to help 23? Yes, we do. Yes, got it. So still lurking around in Old Chatao, and we got some more goodies. Oh, we're trying to learn the move Roar. I don't think we're gonna be learning this one. So Roar, just to be showing this, we've seen this in wild Pokemon counts, many in Gen 2 actually. So Roar is the foe is scared of to be replaced by another Pokemon in its party. In the wild, Pokemon the battle ends. So yeah, it's usually a wild encounter that a lot of Pokemon do use Roar. Like, I think the first and earliest Pokemon I've ever seen is Growlithe using Roar in Gen 1. And the moves that we have currently, I'm not going to be using Roar to bark away. So we are unfortunately going to be forgetting this move. So yeah, Luxio did not learn Roar. Chomping time. That pushes us our level to 24 now for Luxia. 2s across the boards for our main ones where we need attack, special attack, and speed, and 1s for the defense and defense. Yeah. Defense is just pulling back and back now. It was nice and congested in the beginning when we were starting to level up our Luxia and all our other Pokemon. It felt very balanced, but now you can see the numbers starting to really have big differences between them. So if anyone wants to take down my Luxio, they're going to be going after the physical attack side defense. Oh? Our eggs are already cracking. Given to us by Cynthia. Oh, Togepi hatched from the egg. Alright, so we're going back to the classics in Gen 2. You want to be given a nickname? No. Well, that's lovely. Level 1 it starts off with. That's funny, because every time we've had a egg hatched out, they always start at level 5. Let's start from the very beginning. No experience points. They really made it into like an actual baby coming out from there. I like that. So, receive from Cynthia, naive nature, often likes to doze off, likes sweet food. Hustle, boosts the attack a stat but lowers accuracy. And the things we have is growl and charm. How adorable. Alright, intimidation comes in, cuts down the wild Bidoo's attack. Let's go with a ring attack. But oh no, I got poisoned. Well, a poison's a price to pay, because now I've got level 22 in Staravia. 1's on the defense, special attack, and defense, and then +2's for everything else. Good. Oh, I just saw a cut here. Oh, so this cut over here is just a shortcut. Oh, okay. That's all it is to it here in Eterna first. Yeah. Hello, go. Tune into the show and you'll always be on the cutting edge of fashion. You guessed it, it's the Trend Tracker Show. Let's go to our latest trendy news story. Take it away. It's time, your town's best free. Where will we go next? To that town, to this city? Wherever you go, be like us and check it out from stem to stern. See you around, folks. So I'm guessing the trendy thing needs to be acted by us. It was like a little advertisement. Have we been down there? Well, we can't get over there. Let's see what we can do. Oh, berries! These berries from yesterday, the last part, they are now done. And this time, we can actually pick up 2 berries here. The 2 orange berries. Before, the first time we did was only 1 orange berry. So that helps out knowing once we do water them down and put them down, we have an opportunity to get more than 1 berry out from it. That's cool. So we're going to be looking to more of these berry patches and open them up. So now it's 3 orange berries you grab. And that's the way how we can keep on growing our berries and then later get them to be traded for accessories. Oh, what's this? This is one of the honeys we planted. And this gets us into battle. There's no info. What do we get out of this? Oh my god, it's a Burmy. Level 15 Burmy. A wild Burmy appeared from the tree slathered with honey. Oh boy. Here we go. Intimidation gets turned down. Now we have to try and catch this. Let's see. Let's try and attack or attack. Protect. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should switch over to Birdu. But Birdu only has grass type moves. Okay, I'm gonna try another attack or attack again. Okay, yellow. Bug bite, which is not very effective. That's good though. We get into the yellow with Burmy. We're gonna go into the bag, and we are going to chuck this out with. Ooh, what about this netball? Is netball the one with bug type? Yes. Let's use the netball on Burmy. It works especially well on this. And look at that casing there and the spider webs. It's a spider ball, it should be called. I can see Spider-Man chucking these balls out. Gotcha, Burmy was caught. Nice, so Burmy's days are being added to the Pokédex. Let's see what we get. So Burmy is the bagworm Pokemon. Even if it's born where there are no cocooning materials, it somehow always ends up with a cloak. Really? Good to know. I remember the first time Dawn was trying to catch a Burmy in the anime, and it was able to escape and destroy Piplup. Just like that. It was hilarious. And you know what? We'll slather some more honey on this and see what other wild Pokemon we can find in these trees. The Valley Rex uses turbines to capture enemy energy from winds driven from the mountains in this canyon. We produce energy from the power of nature itself. It's quite wonderful. If the balloon Pokemon came, the wind would blow it away. Well, we're still waiting for this balloon Pokemon to come out. So I'm going to be checking it every day to see if I can get this balloon Pokemon to be captured. Okay, Route 205. And these berries are done. 2 Pecha berries. Add in more extension to it. Okay, we'll put this away. And then what's the other one? The other one is Chester berries. 2 of these each as well. Alright, at least one of them is done. This one still needs to be watered, so there's a phase for this one to be done. So this is the cherry berry plot that's slowly plowing. Alright, all you have to do is just water this one down, and then we'll just be running over to the other side. What is this one? This one's gonna be 2 orange berries. You want to pick them up? Yes, I do. And we'll put this right back down. A single berry will grow into a plant that will make several berries. Yeah, so this lady gave us the advice last part. And she gives us a free berry. So is this a berry lady that gives us a free berry every day? So this is the start of it. Just like how it was in Rustbone and Pokemon Emerald. How much do I have? It doesn't even show it. 6 left. Why not? I'm just gonna get 10 more. So we don't have to come here back so often. Oh, a new tree that is shaken up. I wonder what wild Pokemon you get from here. This is gonna be our second one. Second one coming out is another Burmy. Alrighty. Nice, Staravia. Since we have caught this already, you know what to do. Just use Ring Attack and take it down. It's super effective, critical hit, and Burmy's down. Yes, I'm gonna put some more honey onto it. You can thank Pokemon for that. Let's actually check the TV. Sinnoh Now. This is it. The one you've all been waiting for. It's time for Sinnoh Now. Your pour to what's been happening in Sinnoh. Here's the first story on the cutting edge of Sinnoh trends. Rich boy, my daddy's a big shot at the TV station, so I get to be on TV. I'll tell you about the nature of Pokemon. A Pokemon with the naive nature would be awesome for its speed set. I'm not lying. I raised 100 Pokemon with the naive nature and confirmed it. Also, I think I have a cheerful nature. See ya. What did the cheerful nature have to do with it? Are you also like a Pokemon that's gonna be cutting down your stats? So over here in Route 204, there is a tree that can be cut down to the right of these twins. So yes, I do want to cut this down with Bidoof. Now what do we have along this pathway now? Oh, there's someone over in the corner. Hi, are you the Flay type? I'm asking you this to make a point. I teach at the trainer school and I'd like to give you a lesson. But before I do, I'd like to have this TM. So this is TM 78. Is this a tract? You know how Pokemon have genders, like there are males and females? Well, the move Captivate only works against the opposite gender. For example, it only works when used by a male Pokemon on a female. The move sharply lowers the target's special attack, or SP attack for short. You probably also noticed, but a TM is good for only one use. Choose the Pokemon wisely if you do decide to use it. Oh, so we just get Captivate over here. Which, by the way, in terms of comparisons with Gen 3, when we used to go through many different places to get taught a single move to a Pokemon from a person, now they all give us TMs. I like this approach here now, whereby, yeah, you just talk to someone, they give you a TM, and then you can just choose to use it whenever you want. So yeah, as I said, it's going to be lowering down the special attack stat. So this is going to be similar to Charm. Charm is the one whereby it lowers down just the attack, and this one is this special attack. Great. Yeah, I need to be going backwards. I need to collect some new apps from the Poketech company. And what's on the TV? Hey there everyone. Everyone feel like an happy. The Pokemon Varieties Hour is here. Let's spend an exciting dreamy time together. So what do our hosts have in store for you today? Let's get to it and see. It's never a problem. The child prodigy and Poketech detective Catch Appy is here. It sounds like you're trying to say Ash Ketchum. I'll use my Poketech to tell me which way the suspect ran. The coin toss app will show me the way. Heads, the perpetrator ran right, tails the other way. Keep running, you crook. Even forks in the road won't faze me. What will you do, Poketech Detective? What's next, Poketech Detective? Next, case file number 999. The Poketech is nice, don't miss it. Don't miss it indeed. You know what, I haven't actually been down over here. I've never used the elevator. And there's a lovely lady waiting for us. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to visit us. To which floor will I take you? Let's go to the first floor. Elevator going down. Beep, 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 boop. Here we are. Hello, I'm with Jubilife TV. May I hit you up for a quick interview? Yes. Thank you very much. Let's not waste any time. May I ask you which Poketech app you use the most? The Pokemon list. I see. May I have your comment on the Pokemon list? Let's see. Okay. I am going to be selecting this. And let's go with a feelings. Beauty. We put beauty down. Yes, that's my answer. It is beauty. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. We'll be featuring this interview in an upcoming TV program. Please do tune in and see how you look on TV. I can't wait. Hi, I'm the president of the Poketech company. Hi, your patience is rewarded. I've developed a new Poketech app, and we obtained the Poketech from Memo Pro? Install the app on the Poketech. MemoPad. The MemoPad app can be used for jotting down quick notes. That's the MemoPad. It is what it is. All right, let's check out this MemoPad. All right, here we go. So we can scribble stuff down. Oh, this is good because this is one of the things I need to write down on my thing. This is going to be good as well because I actually use things as balloon. Whoopsie. If I can even write down balloon Pokey Valley. Is that good notes? Balloon Pokey Valley every day. We need to try and capture it. I hope so. And if I go back to it, oh, it's gone. So you have to hold it down in the notes or else it just resets. There's actually different notes to it as well. I see like pages below it, but apparently, yeah, you have to always hold down on the notes here. So I think I'm going to stick to my usual notes for this as we go on. But it's nice to actually have a new memo pad there. Calculator, memo pad, and friendship checker. Is this only just showing off all the stuff we can do? I remember before when we came here before, it was only exit app. At least now they actually got different options now. So yeah, calculator, friendship checker. Let's go to calculator. The calculator can handle up to 10 digits. Perfect for figuring out math questions that might pop up. I wonder if they have like something with math questions in this game and you can be like, oh yeah, we have the math calculator here. Friendship checker. The friendship checker indicates how friendly your Pokemon are to you. Touch the screen, the Pokemon that you like you will come closer. So just in case we forget any of the app's descriptions or what we have, we can go through here anytime we want in the Pocket building at the top floor. As the memo pad is useful for jotting down a note or just doodling. There's an eraser too, just in case you make a mistake. Which I would love if the memo pad actually kept the thing as we were cycling through other places because it just resets itself. Alright, what's the last one here? Pokemon list. Pokemon list indicates the statuses of your team's Pokemon. Touch them to hear their cries. The HP bar is also displayed. Awesome. Should we go back here? I don't think we do need to, but I'm gonna try and talk with that girl that gave us the fashion kiss. I wanna see if she gives us anything free. Oh, so she does give us new thing. So, backdrop. City at night. Obtain a backdrop for use in Jubili's TV's fitting room. That's cool. So, I should be checking that disco out every day and see if she gives us something free, like a free berry lady would. Well, there's nothing here. We can go to the back here. And let's see. Water be spewed out from this part. What about this fella? The way you look, you're obviously a trainer. Can you tell me what type of Pokemon you like? Oh, I have not been down here. Let's just say fire for now. The fire type, you must have a fiery personality. You better watch out that fire isn't doused by water though. Fair point. Let's go for water type this time. A person that likes the water type must be somewhat cool, so fiery and then cool now. Would be drained dry by thirsty grass. Is this guy nearby the trainer class then? That's why he's saying this stuff. And then grass. No wonder why he looks so calm. I mean, you need to watch out you don't get burned by fire. I certainly won't. Let's go inside here. I have not been inside here. If everyone around the world had Pokemon, then everyone around the world could communicate. Pokemon Mon. You just have the music come out. I got my Pikachu through a trade from someone somewhere in the world. It grows quickly, so its level goes up quickly too, but doesn't always listen to me. That's because I only have one gym badge. We don't always have an easy time, but it's still my irreplaceable partner. Let me just have a look here. It seems quite healthy though. I like to look at Pokemon I get from friend and trade. They make me remember my friend. We come from faraway land. I come to see the Pokemon I trade. I live if grown properly. So this place I missed out is all about people talking about trades here. You can trade Pokemon with people around the world on Nintendo WFC. Just hearing that gets my heart racing. Such exciting times. When you connect with people on Nintendo WFC, it's hard to tell if the world's big or small. It's a very big world out there for trading. You have to be careful who you trade to. Psyduck, Psy-ai-ai. Alright. Saravia, do your job over here. Alright. Intimidate cuts the wild Psyduck's attack. Let's go quick attack and finish off. Alright, from taking down the Psy-ai, Staravia to 23. Wish only was I needed a little experience there. Plus 2s on max HP, defense, and speed. Everything else down by 1. So yeah, we can see that attack and speed is our main factor here for Staravia. Staravia is trying to learn Whirlwind. I don't think I'm going to be learning this though. So if we do forget a move, Whirlwind just actually switches the Pokemon out. Yeah, so the flow is blown away to be replaced by another Pokemon in its party. In the wild, the battle ends here. Now if you go back, then yeah, there's not really much else. It's either really forget and double team here. But I'm gonna keep double team because of the evasiveness. And Whirlwind, well, we're gonna have to forget it, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna give up. Yes, I do see the bumps. I remember you, lady, and I'm gonna try and test this out. So, get my bike out. Whoopsie. It comes in a wild Pokemon. So we're gonna have to try our best to get past these wild Pokemon and jump over. Okay, hopped over there. Cool. And now we have found TM31 Brick Break. So Brick Break, it is a fighting type move, 75 power, 100 accuracy. The user attacks with Tough Fist, etc. It can also break any barriers such as Light Screen and Reflect. That's cool. So this is a counter operational, but the good thing is that even if we don't break down the Light Screen and Reflect, the damage wise 75 is still a really good move and good accuracy as well. Okay, so Rock Smash this, and I feel like we have to get out. So yeah, that's the only thing we can get because we just don't have Surf yet. Route 207. Now, if I bring out my bike... Let's see, I need to actually change the gear. Okay, we can go up here. And that was what he was talking about with the slopes. Using the bicycle to get up there. And now if you look into a bag and we go to the town map, this is where we currently are, Route 207. And to the north of here would be Eterna City. So we just have to figure out what is the next direction to go to next, as we've actually backtracked all over the place here now. So yeah, that would be the next part, whereby we'll probably be looking around to see what's the next place to be going to in the route, because there's a lot of different open-ended areas, as even to the left of Jubilife City is Canalave City, if we can go there, and we've only got a bike and a car. So that will be the next part next time, seeing which direction we need to go next after collecting the second gym badge for Eterna City. So I'd like to say thank you guys for this part, and I'll see you guys in the next part.